Astra. Thank you for Add Astra app. Hello, you two. I'm glad you got my letter. Duran's awake and waiting on the bench over there. I'm here if you need help. Just give me a...
Don't worry about us. We'll be fine.
Oh, hey, you two. I just remembered what happened right before I passed out. I'm fine now. It's just...
Don't worry. We'll figure out a way to fix this.
It felt so strange. After I realized no one recognized me anymore, I suddenly felt like I'd completely lost. Abyssal power lies sealed within this body I inhabit. So when I lost my connection to it, I lost control of that power too. It wasn't until I heard everyone calling my name that I was able to reconnect with my body.
You lost contact with your body?
I don't think the problem lies in Albedo's alchemy.
Huh. But then, why are people forgetting you? Guess that means we need Alice for sure. But it's been ages and she still hasn't been... Now would be a really good time.
How could the story's budding branches even leaving the castle? The witch went off in search of the tallest, grandest tree in the whole world. High up in the canopy of that tree, she sought a resting place, a refuge where the little go to that place. For it...
Huh? Was that another clue?
Leaving the castle. It just occurred to me. If this story is all about my own experiences, then what...
But how could she possibly know exactly what would happen? And even if she did... Yeah. Since we can't... But first, we gotta figure...
The tallest, grandest tree in the whole wide world. Huh. The only place... They had great coffee there, too. And so many books. Think about it. Our search in Mondstadt began in a library.
Huh. That does kind of make sense. And it's not like Paimon's got a better idea. Alright, let's just give Jean and the others a heads up.
Well, it sounds like you've got a plan, so I won't... All I ask is that you stay safe. Albedo won't be back for some time, and until he is, we can't know...
I'm so sorry.
Believe me, I'm not blaming you, and neither is anyone...
Worried? About...
Come with me. I want to show you... As soon as they heard you were awake, they all hurried over to see how...
You all...
A little birdie told me you're working on finishing a storybook. So, maybe all those people losing their memories is just a...
Miss Lisa... You... Please, everyone, don't worry about me. When I get back, I'll find a way to complete...
I'll light the path ahead. Press the advantage.
Whew. After the library hunt in Mondstadt, it's not as if Paimon was expecting this to be easy. But this... yeah... this is something else.
Where do we even begin?
Even the clue this time seemed kind of cryptic. Yeah. Guess the best we can do is stay on the lookout for more weird things going on.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm here to return Volume 5.
According to the catalog, Volume 5 of this series is not available for loan. I can't...
Let me put it this way. My copy is complete. Yours, on the other hand, is missing large amounts of content.
Sir, you have to understand. Managing a library is a serious business, and we have protocols in place for this kind of thing. I can't just replace an important volume.
Hey! Look what the Wandering Tom...
Oh, it's you.
And,
I'm a traveling scholar, as you know. Isn't a library the most...
well, the last time we saw you was all the way in Notcry. Paimon just didn't expect...
There were some things I needed to come back and take care of. Some documents had gone missing, so I tracked them down, restored... And considering what I'm planning to do next, it feels like a weight off my shoulders. What's going on with you, huh? You...
Hat guy. Ah, at least you haven't...
What's that supposed to...
Sounds like you know something.
After he left Simulanka, he spent some time traveling Sumeru with me. I was working on several texts at the time, and I stumbled upon something strange. Anytime Durin of Simulanka was mentioned, before long, the record would which means all the remaining records on Durin.
How did you even discover...
If I remember correctly, Hat guy loved the time he spent in Simulanka so much that...
That's besides the point. The fact is, you're not affected by the ley line. His case is different from mine. It's more like the world itself It started with a few written records, but now, it sounds like it's spread to people who never met him, or didn't know him well. At this rate, the whole world...
The whole world? But that includes all my friends in Mondstadt. So that's what you've been worried about all this time? What?
There are more important questions right now. Like figuring out how to fix this. That mage clearly cared a lot about her child. She left that book behind for a reason.
You think that didn't occur to us already? Problem is, we need...
Mind if I take a look? I just want to know what secrets this book is hiding. Besides, I've run into a bit of...
Of course. Be my guest.
So, the memory we've been looking for was about you? All along?
The little dragon became companions with a stray cat with dark blue fur. It was a friendship born of all they had in common. He left his castle at the stray's invitation, setting out to explore the world beyond its walls. There, he grew fond of the outside world, eager to make friends and share the story of his life. Taken by the dragon's story, the stray tried to write it down. But he soon realized that no matter how he tried, it would always warp into the evil dragon's tale.
So, this is the world where this chapter takes place? Looks like we're at the top of some kind of...
This one must be about what happened to me when I first... No wonder the memory that unlocked it was about Hat Guy. Most of my memories from that period were...
Hold on. And
Maybe you've become a character in the story too.
you see me as
A wandering Tom, to be exact. You should count yourself lucky. Of all Durin's friends,
Maybe it's because I've known Hat Guy for longer, so my impression of him is...
vivid. Then how come you haven't changed one bit?
guess that means the impression the traveler left was so
Hello, everyone! Ready for today's adventure?
It's the storybook Durin.
Oh. So you're not playing... Does that mean the two of you have even more memorable roles to play?
Where are we going today, kitty cat?
Whatever. Just follow me.
Okie dokie! Can we chat along the way?
If you have something to say...
Was that seriously how the two of you communicated?
Yep.
Anyway, how do we get ourselves out of here?
Usually, the narrator gives hints to help us figure out what to do. Speaking of which...
The story's vines had woven themselves together into a giant tree, the boughs of which a little storyless dragon. He had to find a way to leave this place and set off in search of a home of his own. If he stayed, the world would erase him from its memory altogether.
To leave this place.
The little dragon felt completely lost. Just like the vines, the road ahead branched off into different directions. But as luck would have it, a prophetess waited up ahead.
You must be the little lost dragon.
It's true. My friends and I are lost.
This meeting was no accident. The prophetess was in fact the seer witch.
The seer witch? Oh yeah! That's Mona's teacher, right?
Insolent child. I am the seer witch, your prophet.
Sorry!
Now, little lost dragon, I have come to bestow the gift I once promised.
A prophecy?
Hear me now, for my prophecy is this. One day,
The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance. And so, the little...
As far as I remember, once that alchemist from Mondstadt learned about the prophecy, he chose to stand with you. So, what does any of this...
Oh, wise witch of prophecy! Could we trouble you with another question?
As enigmatic as she was elegant, the seer witch spoke no more.
Just when we actually needed her.
The seer witch was my mother's friend, so the prophecy she just gave should turn out to be helpful.
Well, it's not like we've got better options. But, if all we need to do...
Why don't we take a look around?
as enigmatic as she was elegant.
Looks like there's another path over here.
The secrets he sought led the stray to discover another path forward, though it was overgrown with bristling thorns. It seemed to lead away from this place, but each time he tried to follow it, the branches of the tail sent him back to the start.
So the author managed to work this book into the story too.
What's going on here?
When I first realized you were being forgotten by the world, I thought it might be because you spent too much time with me. In which case, the only hope of a...
What makes you think that?
Once upon a time, the stray tore apart his own story. He believed the story had cursed him, and that his...
The story's curse.
It was just a suspicion before. But now I think
Wait, what do you mean?
one of the story's branches is a path I can't take. If you follow it out of here, I won't be part of your story. Considering what the strange magic in this book is capable of, making that choice, as long as there's a chance it might work. He's not like me. He deserves...
Well, maybe Hat Guy has his reasons for thinking that.
The wind kept blowing, but the little dragon had not yet resolved to follow it. Before him lay a foggy path, and where it might lead he could not tell.
If we go this way, we'll be heading back to Mondstadt just like we planned. Out of all the options so far, this seems like the safest, right? At least...
He helps stop the evil dragon from returning, gets a new body, who all just...
But you didn't forget.
I'm just saying, choosing this path wouldn't solve the main problem.
Huh.
I'm not against choosing this path.
Let me think about it. I still think you should keep going, little dragon. If you leave the castle, you can accomplish something amazing and make a bunch of friends along the way.
Really? Then let's go!
Unable to preserve his story, the little dragon wandered astray. Fortunately for him, a certain prophetess had left behind a prophecy to guide him. The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance, and so the little dragon was shown a path to wander. Following the wind's guidance, the little dragon made his escape. In turn, the prophetess affirmed the little dragon's choice, leaving an extra secret as her parting gift.
Now that you've made up your mind, I shall keep my promise by explaining fate's little trick. Long, long ago, the gods of the high heavens gave the world outside the castle a magic of its own. They called it storytelling. It was a magic of almost unshakable power that governed how people met, grew close, and understood one another. Each person had a story meant for them and them alone, one whose ending was written in the heavens long ago. In truth, your story and the evil dragons are simply two versions of the same tale, and that is something the magic of storytelling cannot abide. Beyond the castle's walls, your story cannot take root, for the evil dragon's tale has done so already.
So...
Huh.
But...
You still don't get it? Simulanka Durin and Tavat Durin share a while they were in two separate worlds. There may have been some mutual influence, but when Simulanka Durin came to Tavat, a version of his fate already existed there. So, how can the answer is, they can't. The rules of this world don't allow it.
So...
Those mages seem to have I'm here to make a return.
As I said, there's no record of Volume 5 of this series ever...
Then just think of this as Volume 6. Based on what I know,
The catalog does have a slot reserved for Volume 6.
Sure, let's go with that. All you need to know...
You...
What are you up to this time?
Remember the red tape I mentioned before? Well, I just took care of it. It should be pretty obvious by now.
Well, we do have a whole bunch of things to confirm with Albedo, that's for sure. But didn't...
I'll join you. Just let me know when it's...
Hat guy?
Don't sound so surprised. I'm part of this story too, aren't I? I'm just playing my role.
Well, yeah. But it's not that. I just feel like...
When I first realized you were being forgotten by the world, I thought it might be because you spent too much time with me. I even...
Why would you think that?
It doesn't matter now. Judging from the answer this book has given, just as well. With the ley lines rejecting him like this, the people who still remember him, if that last fragile tie was broken, who can say what devastation his unbound... And to think I'm one of the people keeping you here, instrumental in helping change your fate. Can't say I saw it coming.
Well, if it's good enough for Hat Guy, it's good enough for me. After all.
Excuse me?
With some people, even if you try asking a simple question, they'll always give you...
Whatever. All I needed was a yes or no.